our friends of the pod. Oh, Sarah's in the building.
Yeah, I just brought two of our guests today. Miss Qwen, do you want to sit with me for a moment? Or is there another chair she can bring in? Maybe Bob Hilario can help her because he's a gentleman. Right, Bob?
I think so.
I think he's going to give you his chair, and then we could share Mike, Qwen, and I if you want. And then just grab a chair from out there. Yeah?
There you go.
So it's Friends of the Pod. This is our, third? Third show.
Ooh, my mic sounds weird.
Your voice sounds weird.
My mic, yeah. Ooh.
Speaking of weird, you are Shrinking Man.
I'm, the Incredible Shrinking Man. What?
Delightful Dave is
I'm like 195 now.
Fragment of his former self.
194.
What?
From like 245 probably at one point.
Do not make me the fat host, okay? Because we're going to have a problem.
Yeah.
But, okay, so.
Getting alcohol and sugar under control.
Oh, I like both of those
Is that
things.
what you got rid of?
Yeah.
Sugar?
Alcohol and sugar.
Okay.
So we just
And anxious eating.
That's the only sweet thing in life right now.
Well, unless you have Qwen Mejia living in your house. So we just kind of got here. I promised on Facebook Live that we'd be on YouTube Live, and so I'm just trying to work it out. We're trying to see, Critter, if you're listening and want to give us the passwords on our group pod thing, that would be super duper, because I can go through my emails, but it's not very fast. But so we're just trying to set up.
We need an on-site tech person.
I know, right? That's you.
It was me.
Bozo.
But now I have to hire somebody to replace me.
Shit.
Right.
What are you? Oh, I think we had it. Well, I didn't because I was cleaning my car, but there was a meeting with Jeremiah last night, and I haven't had a chance to kind of powwow with Critter to see how it went, but I hope well.
Yeah.
You had a good suggestion for Gail, so that's
good. Yes, we're doing a lot of show creation possibilities with our guests that we have on regular occasions.
That's right.
Wanted and wanted at times.
What to do when they're unruly.
Speaking of Gail.
Speaking of Gail,
is it ringing right now?
She called, I think, at like 3:40, assuming we were still on the air.
What?
At that time.
Doesn't she know, man?
Yeah.
It's not.
I'm pretty sure that was her, but yeah.
Well, so we do have guests at the station today. We've got our first musical guest ever to perform live on Afternoon Delight, Mr. Uncle D.
Uncle D is in the house.
And I've known Uncle D. He's a friend for years now for me. The friends of he knows my kids and everybody. So he's here, and I had the brilliant idea. Thank you, Sarah. I'm gonna pat myself on the back because I knew
don't strain your arm, but
I know it's ow.
Oh.
But I knew Qwen was gonna be here, and so I took a special trip to the coast to see if Uncle D would come with because I just thought it would be a beautiful thing to have.
Combination.
Musician, singer. I don't know what's going to happen, but it might be.
So we have Uncle D in the house.
Amazing.
Who else is in the house, Sarah?
Who
Sparkles?
else is in the house? Who else? I have this lovely lady sitting right next to me. What is your name, lovely lady?
Oh, my God. My name is Qwen Mejia.
And you've been here before, right?
I was here before.
Yeah.
And I came in, rushing in the last time, so I don't even remember what that dialogue was.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Oh, it was a bus. It was a train.
It was a train. It was a bus. It was a plane. It was
a mess.
It was all of that. And then forgive me for last weekend because I have to stay put.
We still love you anyway.
I mean, I was way across the earth on one end trying to get over here. And I just gave in the reason. I couldn't fight anymore. It was like,
I get it.
Okay, how am I going to get back on that radio station? Don't do nothing on Thursday.
Although we've had a busy day today, actually.
Absolutely.
We've been quite everywhere today.
What was your adventures today?
Well, I got this cancer little spook thing going on, following me around.
We had to deal with and research for a second.
So,
a
couple of things.
It's been going on for too long to be that in my head.
Yeah, chasing around, yes or no.
Yeah, and then So when I walked out today, they said, well, we'll see you on Tuesday with the results
Yeah.
of this last inking. They inked to me today.
Oh, yeah, she's full of...
Cutting out sugar helps with cancer.
Seriously.
Holy fucking shit.
So don't get too close. You notice
Right.
her
See
green
what-
glow right now? That's because...
Let's see if I get any special powers from being inked
Right?
from the inside.
I think
I wonder
feel
what they
flattered.
saw. I wish I was exploring around and all of that, what they was inking.
I got a CT scan. They gave me a CD of my brain. So I was like,
Yeah.
He
okay.
did say he had a CD for me at the
There you
front
go.
desk, but I didn't
Holy
pick it
shit.
up.
Yeah, I have one of.
Dude, it's really cool. I'm like, how did the drugs in my 20s affect my brain now?
Yeah.
Probably a lot of holes and stuff.
I forget the drugs. I'm glad I had the drugs for the other stuff that would have affected the brain.
Yeah.
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 It was some other stuff that was going on that could have done just as, sober. What the hell? Shit. I know people be like, I have
Yeah.
a sober life. I don't drink and I don't smoke and I don't.
What do you do?
Well, yeah, I'm glad you can watch the horror,
Yeah.
straight on.
Yeah.
But what pill is that you said? I take antioxidant.
Yeah, exactly. What's your anxiety protocols during this thing? 'Cause, yeah, I recently had an experience where, I had to go out of the hospital, procedure, and
Yeah,
my
this
heart's
was-
racing, my blood pressure's going way up because I'm anxious, and they won't let me leave because my blood pressure is high.
See, that's
And so-
it, like in dental offices too.
Right.
You can't get
And so
get
you
work done
you
in
just if you know what to do, you just say, "What's your anxiety protocol?" And then they give you a Xanax or whatever, and then you go down and that you're normal and you leave.
I got a pill like that, and I was so glad I made it
Yeah.
from the bus.
I didn't
to
do
where
that
I
last
was
time.
going.
I forgot the trick.
Ooh, they said they should have told me I needed a ride.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
When?
Ooh, one day I was out on my own, loopy.
Oh no.
That's not when you were
loopy
stranded.
locked. No, I wasn't with
Oh,
you,
good
darling, because you're on your
'Cause
watch.
I would've
Sarah
made-
be on the watch with
What
me.
hospital were you
I
at?
do
I
not.
went. Should I say anything?
Should we out them?
I just wish they had told me I was going to be that
Is it
high.
down
I
the
would've
street?
just said-
Is it down the street?
No, it's in Jose.
Okay.
If they had said, Qwen, they told me to take this pill. I'm thinking, I was looped. I was,
yeah.
I was like, God, they told me you can go now.
It would have been fun to watch, right?
I was like, go where?
I seen you
I'm
high
not going
enough.
like this.
I know, me too.
Right?
So-
I like to smile and laugh. This was not cute.
Yeah.
So I walked and staggered out of the emergency to a Mexican food restaurant thinking that if I ate, it will help me get my wits about myself.
Did it?
Yeah, I made it. I made it all the way through, but I think it was prayer because that pill was
No joke. pill.
The happy pill.
Oh
pill.
God,
Yeah.
it was to sleep, knock you out if you had
Yeah.
any anxiety.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
over.
Said
Forget
knock
it.
Yeah. It could have been. Yeah. It could have been. Yeah. It probably was a narcotic.
It was a narcotic indeed.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I asked the bus driver, please tell me where I'm going and please tell me when you get there. That's all I can
Yeah,
do. Say
yeah.
emergency. That's all.
I'm just in my own little la la land.
Exactly. But we're happy to have you here in
glad to be
Podland.
Well, speaking of la la land, I think we have a caller. Should we handle the caller?
Oh,
Can you turn these mic on?
Oh yeah.
And do you want to? We can get the call. And
oh, yeah, I didn't
Gail will
actually,
have the opportunity to.
let's wait till our more official time of the other one.
I don't
What are you talking
know you.
The other
I
10
will.
minutes. 10 minutes from now.
Well, let's just. I mean, let's nip it in the bud so we can carry on with our freaking lives.
True.
Don't you think?
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's do this.
Don't be afraid. She's not scary at all. That's not true at all. Friends of the pod at Mutiny Radio, who is this?
Who is this?
Hello?
Hello?
Anybody there?
Hello. I think it was.
Critter, we didn't need that. It just disturbed our. I'm just kidding. Well, it must be mentioned that today is Mr. Robert Hilario, Serial Guest's 50th show with me. Yay! I mean, 2 different shows. I was tempted to have him start over with the new show. I'm like, cool, you went down to 3, so you suck. But I've been here for 99% of the shows you've been on. So, happy 50th. You don't look a day over like 25, so whatever.
Yes.
I was fighting with him on the way here in the car because I think he was trying to take over the captain's seat, and I said, "Hail to the no."
No, I actually, believe it or not, I was smoking a cigarette right there, just holding that parking spot.
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, we got VIP parking. Thanks to illegal things.
The usual construction bucket. We stole one.
It was hilarious because I saw the bucket and it says no drop off. It doesn't even say no parking.
Right.
And I figured like if people driving like saw that, they would get detracted from like parking there.
Right.
And so when I was like bringing it over like 5 feet, I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm like committing a crime.
Yeah.
And you know what? I told you, I'm like, I'm okay with that. Just give me a parking spot.
And I was confused when I got here because there was a car that looked exactly
it was
like
not
our
Critter,
Prius,
by the way.
right in that usual spot. And I walk up to this guy, and there's like a Turkish guy or something.
Well, I was shocked because
like
I got ready. Like I woke up early for today, 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Woo! And
that is early for you.
And
good job.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
I'm logging into YouTube.
And
so excited.
I was getting ready, and I was like, I'm gonna be fucking early. Like I'm gonna beat everybody. I even beat Delightful Dave.
It's always my mission, but you know.
Yeah. All right, so did we go through all the guests we have?
No, not at all.
Let's continue.
Would you like to introduce yourself, sir? You've been on the show, or you were on Afternoon Delight a couple times? And
yes.
What is your name?
My name is John Chris Lopez.
Hello, John.
I'm an alcoholic.
Well, you fit in well with our people.
Join the club. I'm sober 1 year and 1 month.
So we know you because you were here promoting your movie Third Law.
Yes.
That we had the great pleasure of attending a screening, right?
That's
and
right.
that was a few months ago.
Yeah, that was in April.
It was an excellent movie. Critter
Thank
and I
you.
went. Adriel went. Russell went. Right.
Yes.
And I'm sure Ray was there. No.
Yes.
Yes,
and
Ray
Ken
was there.
as well.
Oh, and I think Michael was there too. Wasn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
And
he
Michael was there. I mean, the whole gang was there, including some wily raccoon that didn't want to leave. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was at the end.
That was fucking weird. And we were like, huh. That was really, yeah, it was like in this like really cool. What was that place that it was?
Delancey. I forgot like
Delancey Street.
Delancey Street, yeah. And they had a screening room, and they were nice enough to host us after we paid them money.
It was how nice of them to let you pay the money to host you. Well, it was really cool. I really enjoyed the movie. We were talking about it, and so what news do you have regarding the movie?
Well, I just put together the trailer. It would have come out today, but I'm waiting on feedback from the other producer of the movie before making it public. So hopefully by the end of this weekend, it'll be on various channels on the interwebs.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Excellent. And Russell just got back from is Russell back? He is, right?
No, he's not.
He's still Telluride, the film festival.
Yeah, I think that's still going on.
No,
right
he
now.
went like yesterday, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why did I think I don't know. I guess I just missed him before he was gone. I haven't been really doing the karaoke circuit, so, I've kind of missed everybody. But
well, he said he was going to take this week off to be at the film festival, and we were talking about like what movies he's going to see, and he's like, it's not really about that. It's about like working there and like being in the fucking mountains and watching movies and stuff like that. Well, like, that's pretty cool.
That ain't bad.
You can help like put movies in there.
Yeah, right.
I.e. my boy John Chris Lopez over here.
Yes.
Right? I was going to say, he can get the hookup. He should have brought you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think they stopped getting submissions by the time the movie was screened. So they were already like on the way of setting up their programming.
Can you enter it next year?
Yeah, I believe.
Or is it going to be too late? Or like, what's the protocol?
It depends, because I think with Telluride they have a premiere requirement, meaning that if you've showed the film publicly in any other form, they won't let you in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because I guess film festivals are virgins.
They're all
only.
like that. Yeah.
Well, you won't get any virgins on our show, frankly. Yeah. So, and all you people involved with Rocky Horror, you're out as the virgins.
Yes.
None of you are Janet's. Damn it. But she's a whore anyway. Wait, no, slut.
Slut, yes.
Yeah, she's a slut.
She's a slut.
What is it? Asshole slut.
Asshole slut. I mean, she had sex with 2 men on her wedding day, so, I mean.
That's true. Well, one of them wasn't really a man. It was...
An
it was a monster.
alien.
It was- yeah.
Monster.
Well, no, yeah. One was an alien and one was a monster made by an alien. So,
Well,
she only had
Yeah,
sex
the
with a
things
man
he
once.
oh, well, then she's not a slut.
Yeah. This
Yes,
whole thing
she's
was made.
still-
This whole thing's built on a
She's
lie.
still a slut.
No, she's definitely a slut.
Okay.
Definitely a
Definitely a
slut.
slut.
Definitely a slut.
She's just an intergalactic slut now.
Yeah, hello. Who doesn't? I mean, I would be a slut if I could be an intergalactic slut. And I could see myself wearing the Romeo and Michelle like finale scene dresses. You know the ones.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Which movie are we talking?
And there's
Romeo
a
and Michelle.
high school reunion.
Oh, I don't know.
We
this one.
invented Post-its. Like,
I don't think
no,
anyone
you
my
didn't
age
know
knows
we
what
did.
that is. I know
Well-
what it is, but
Well, you know what?
Hold on.
I'm okay with that. So our last guest to announce. Oh, by the way, I think Marty is going to be stopping by.
Oh, nice.
Because I did Facebook Live, and he's like, "Uncle D's going to be there." What? And he said because he represents. He's the
Swing the
executive.
car over and
Yeah,
try
just swing on over.
Yeah.
The executive director of PCTV, and a good friend of the stations. I mean, he was here for my first solo show.
yeah, that's right. He helped you out
Crazy.
in a pinch.
Yeah, he for sure did. And it was Detox of Felmo, which brings me to the fact that our intro is in the works. Did you hear?
I saw it go by. I didn't listen to it yet.
You
I'm a
didn't
horrible person.
listen
I'm a
to
hor-
the intro
I know.
to the show,
I know. I just
possibly?
Saw, yeah. I know.
Who the fuck? Oh, you have
It
a
was-
job. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Well, I want to be spontaneous surprise. And I'll just
But there's going to be 2 options, so I would love
we could.
your.
You know, we
your
could, that's what you could do. Is you could line them all up, and then I'll listen to them
There's
in a row.
gonna be 2.
3 of them. Yeah.
What?
And then we'll like play it on the show, and then we'll all
chords.
we'll all be fresh, and then we'll figure out what the final one will be.
Well, it's very 70s.
Yeah, that's right. You
Walking
told. I
down the
remember you
street.
saying that. That's right. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that,
Ah,
but he's very talented and he wrote it for us. So,
yes.
who did?
Devin Detox Felmo.
Oh, I know him.
He did the intro to our last show, and he's a good friend of ours. So he's working hard, and any clips we want to give him to like be included or any information for
Yeah.
our friends.
What's the clubby?
The clippy what?
What's his club?
Club?
The he goes.
He has a club.
I don't know.
He goes to the.
I don't know.
I was. Is it
Fuck,
Instagram?
I don't
used
know.
to follow him on Instagram.
I just don't know.
Anyway.
Gosh darn it. But yeah, he also used to work at PCTV, which
Oh,
is
nice.
an interesting little connect right there. But and we have to promote Jay's show this
Yes.
Friday.
Oh
right?
wait, Jane.
Jay.
Jay. Sorry, Jane.
Big Sin.
Big Sin. Yes.
I
Yes.
have it on
Tomorrow.
good information that Critter might be the newest Cinnabon.
Whoa.
So I do believe she was
Me?
looking. No, not you. Critter is going to be the next Cinnabon, and what that means that she's going to have
Choreography.
his name on her. Well, I don't know if you'll call it that, but we'll certainly do something. I
Were
just
you
walk
gonna-
around with his name on my butt, and it just works.
I mean, is she gonna go in the ring too, like you did?
Oh, maybe I don't know. That was kind of a fluke.
Yeah. It's
I don't think she's gonna be taking out the announcer, but she has more of a chance than I do. I would say she's feisty. That one, even with the boot on, forget it. Don't get her dressed as a Pokemon; she will take you out. Because Charmander
Pika, Pika,
is, or
Pika.
Charizard,
Charizard's
Is-
the one with the wings.
it's a feisty bastard.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be this Friday at it's on Oddstad in Pacifica. It's at the Gold fucking fuck.
Gold fucking fuck.
The Gold
I love that place.
something. It's by Frontierland Park for those in the area
Google that.
that are
Gold
familiar
fucking-
because Frontierland Park it's got a little school down at the bottom of the street on the corner, and it's gonna be amazing. And I will be there, and everybody should freaking go. It's only $15. So hello. Gotta go. Holla. And anybody who wants to put Big Sin on their butt or Cinnabons, then they're more than welcome. I was the first, so I get to approve the sparkliness of his clothing line when it comes out, he said.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to be sparkly because he said it was the
You're the
first.
cheer captain.
Right.
Woo!
Woohoo. That didn't get me much in high school, but I feel like today, maybe
Definitely got me
somewhere.
a lot in high school.
It got what?
What was it?
No comment.
Hey, I graduated high school still a virgin, just been kissed that year for the first time,
Oh.
and never drank or did any drugs.
Yeah,
I did all.
that's kind of what I graduated as.
As
like
a
one
prude
girlfriend.
ass. But then 19 hit, and I forget I was a big whore.
Yeah.
Whatever. Do you think now would be a good time to play that promo for the Seattle?
Yes, we have a
Don't you think?
cross promo. We
Sarah's
have,
got. See, okay, so we've been meaning to hit this freaking promo for the last 3 weeks, frankly, and we forget every time, even though we get reminders in the middle of. We always forget.
We're not very good
so,
at adulting.
This is a podcast from Seattle. Critter found them on a Facebook page, and the deal is we recorded an Afternoon Delight one, but we haven't recorded one for Friends of the Pod yet. So they played their promo, or we played their promo here, and they play our promo in Seattle. So it's kind of like podcasts helping each other out.
Yeah, I'm going through my.
I see
And
how
stuff.
That works.
Oh, here it is.
There it
I
is.
definitely
And
see how that works.
you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like networking and such. And my sister lives in Puyallup, so she's actually in. Not
Where?
that it matters for. It's right outside of Seattle.
Oh.
Yep.
Puyallup.
And if you could pronounce it, you probably know somebody there. But if you don't, it's Puyullup. It's fucking weird, but people are from there, I swear. I've heard. So Dave is looking it up.
I keep forgetting which. Oh, there it is. Keep forgetting which chat thing it's
I've
in.
been to Walla Walla.
Walla
Walla
Walla,
Walla?
Washington.
Walla Walla. Yeah.
Is there a Wally World there?
I hope so.
There's.
I hope so too. I might go. Oh, and you're. We're trying to find the plug.
Yeah, where's the aux
which is
cord?
Right. I bet this is it. I bet one of these is it. Look at this. I'm just gonna pull wires. Is that cool? Take one. Anyone. Let's see
We
if it
might
works.
catch on
Take
fire.
one, pass it down.
I might catch on fire.
Oh yeah.
I know, right?
Okay, this is number.
Very gifted podcast.
This is number 4. Let's crank up number
Excellent.
4. You have this number 4 up
I don't know.
on there? Yeah, I think this number 4 is up.
This.
Yeah,
wait,
that's
one,
good.
two,
That
yeah.
should, yeah, it
it's
should
up.
be able to work. Okay, let's try this promo.
All right.
Uh,
And afterwards, I'll say.
Oops. Okay, let's try this again.
Turns out, no. I feel like we
it's one
could
of
just
those.
play
Oh,
it.
Kinda hear it
it's
in
one of
the
those things the
distance.
case screws you up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we keep, I have the same.
So
the same problem.
when we get back, while he gets his case off, when we get back,
gotta
I will
get my phone
describe
naked.
what happened to me last night in my freaking purse
Oh, perfect.
because it was very interesting and it ended badly for me. Smelly, actually.
Well, at least your phone didn't get ran over by a car.
This time,
Exactly.
yeah, I didn't leave it on the top of my car so Amanda and I could go pole dancing on an actual pole, like it was like a Samtrans sign or whatever. It doesn't work, by the way, very well, but it makes you forget your phone on the roof of your car. And when we came back, I had been run over by a car. It went a little bit, slid off the but Find My iPhone really works. That's all I got to say.
And we tried to steal that chair.
And we tried to steal the chair in the cop cake. Damn it.
This cord is broken.
Well, fuck that cord. How about here? Try this cord.
That's amazing. The whole
Try
end
it.
of it just snapped off.
Well-
Hopefully it's not my phone. 'Cause I haven't looked
Here,
at it.
look, ta-da! I got another.
I was wondering why it wasn't actually doing
Here it
anything.
is. Ta-da!
There it is.
Look at me. I got cords.
Okay, number 2. Turn to number 4.
And they got
Okay.
cords.
Cords and cords on cords on cords.
I've got
Some music joke.
And I get some music, Joe, because we got musicians here.
in different area codes.
Well, now our headphones are all twisted, but whatever.
Cool.
I'm okay with it.
Oh, here we go.
Gosh darn it. Okay, what channel are you on now? I keep trying to get on our YouTube Critter, and I just fucking can't. It's being really... Sorry, I'm just being very upset. I just want to know how you can freaking film live.
Okay, I have no idea where this thing goes now because I think somebody changed it around.
I don't either.
Yeah, because
We can try.
Let me try the. There's one last switch I know I can throw.
Throw that switch.
Throw that switch. Throw that switch.
Here's. Yes.
I know you can't see this, but
Oh, hey!
The you can.
We got you working.
Number 2 channel serves for both the vinyl and the aux cord, the switch at the top. So yeah,
Sweet.
good times.
Let's learn something new today.
All right,
so,
let me,
do I go blink when you press play?
Yeah, let me.
I mean, I don't like flick it like that because that's disrespectful, but I'll just let you do it.
Chair.
And then you did you press play this time?
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't. What the holy moly is going on? I heard it before. This is fun. This is the type of shit
This
that happens
promo better
around
be
here.
good.
It is good.
There it is. Oh, that's not
it either.
Okay.
What the holy moly? Well, so there's this podcast in Seattle. It's called
Filled with random questions that you
There
have no
it is.
idea who to ask them to. Like, why do hotels have commercials about the hotel when you're watching TV in your hotel room? Or how heavy is the Hope Diamond? And of course, the age-old question, what the heck is an aglet? Well, here at the Podcast with No Name, we will answer these questions and more. New episodes drop every Sunday and Wednesday on SoundCloud and iTunes, so please tell your friends, tell your family, tell your grandma, your grandpa, your 5-year-old niece or nephew, so they can all have a good time and learn something, laugh, cry, and just have a great old time. So please join us. I know you can't see this, but I'm giving you all a crisp high five because you're all fantastic. So please join us if you can, and keep creating, everyone.
super fantastic.
Yeah.
Even
Oh, there was like epic music and everything.
Right.
I know
yeah.
it's pretty good. And we actually
That was some Game
recorded
of Thrones shit.
we recorded a pretty awesome one
Star
in
Wars.
Critter's bedroom with Ray's help. And for the next one, Karaoke Dan is going to be lending us his awesome equipment, so his mics
Awesome.
and everything, because he's a super music dude that has everything musical.
Oh yeah,
Um,
karaoke Dan.
Yeah, I mean he can make karaoke songs like no problem.
Yeah.
That's hard stuff to do.
Uh-huh.
Although, Dan, I'm still waiting for Farside passing me by, and I'm going to get violent soon. I'm just saying. And I know at least one person doesn't know what an aglet is in this room. Do you know what an aglet is?
I know what it is.
Drugs.
No. Do you know what an aglet is, Miss Qwen?
Eglet.
I hope it's
Aglet.
something dirty.
It can be.
Oh, okay.
Close to your clitoris.
Only if you're doing it
have
right.
any.
You know what I mean? Or wrong. I don't know. It depends what you're into. So let me. Oh, you don't.
I don't have
you don't
any.
have any aglets.
I don't have any. Yeah.
You know who has an aglet? Bob, put your foot up on the. Put your foot up on the
Do you have any sneakers?
table. You have aglets. Yes, I know this for a fact.
If you have sneakers, you have aglets.
Put your foot up.
Sweet don't smell, dude.
Probably. Not.
No, your shoes,
Shit.
bozo.
Not your foot, your shoe.
You just wanted to take his shoes off.
Right in my face.
Okay,
It's
so
alright, they didn't see it. We could
So-
pretend it was on the whole time.
So for you podcast listeners,
that is an
She
aglet.
is-
An aglet is the thing at the end
those
that I'm about to
things.
rip off of Bob.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bob.
at the end of your
see
shoelace.
those.
At the end of
thing-
your shoelaces to
Yeah.
help them get through the holes.
Near there,
I just thought there were like little hats.
The
for
little
the
thingies.
slaves.
The-
For
the slaves?
Oh my god.
Wow,
That was,
this just
weird
went
Freudian slip.
for a strange turn.
we need to free the shoelaces.
We did
guys,
free
what
the
I'm saying.
shoelaces. They're hat slaves. You know they're slaves when they have the aglets on,
But not
Yes.
but not on my combat.
but not on his combat boots. So I'm trying to think of the best way to showcase like these fine musicians. I know that Qwen has some music that we can play her tracks, and Uncle D
Yeah.
obviously has a bazillion tracks. So
Why don't we
this is why
do
we
one after the other? Well,
just-
for
we
setup.
just do it on the freaking fly is what we do. We haven't discussed
Do you
this
have
at
a
all.
CD?
Quinn has YouTube. You
YouTube?
can download the MP3s through that, right?
Okay, you can just pull it up on that
I
computer.
don't know. Or okay, I'll let you do that because I don't touch computers. But
Or I
so
can- or I can
does
do it
that
too in
mean
here.
that we should have Uncle D? Do you want to get on a mic, sir? So we
Yeah,
can.
let's, figure
or
out
no,
which-
you don't. I
see which
swear to
mic
God,
he's on.
man, you don't be difficult today.
Well-
Just anyone. You pick your mic, and we will find you with the audio.
Ah.
Oh, that's
I
the
heard
one.
that.
Whatever that is,
I got that.
that's it.
There it is.
There's
Boy.
there's a nice little LED that pops up when the when a high
Awesome.
thing comes on that channel. So you just say, "Oh, which one did he whack?" That's the
Right,
one.
right.
That's the one to turn down. Or
So,
not turn down.
so Uncle D was he wrote a thing. It wasn't around the time of our rap battle last year, Uncle D, that
Yeah.
you wrote that thing
It was.
for us, and we just had our that was Facebook tells me that was exactly a year ago, and this is Uncle D's third time on at Mutiny with us, but the first time on Friends of the Pod,
Yeah.
All right.
and like I said, fourth.
Oh yeah.
I don't know
In,
if
in this building.
Oh fuck me, yeah, you're right. We swear here, Quen.
yeah.
Don't get so. Don't
Oh
get so.
shit, we're allowed to fucking swear?
Yeah, we can fucking
Fuck
swear,
yeah.
man.
America.
Man.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
My that soundtrack.
All right.
I'm
Well.
so
Oops, here we go, Uncle D.
and
All
I'm
right.
so close to
Testing
the
one.
YouTube situation. I can
mic.
taste it.
All right.
So
Sarah,
I can't
Sarah.
hear it.
what? We can hear you loud and clear.
So, Sarah, what did you
I
want
can't
to
hear.
talk to Uncle D about?
Oh, is the monitor on up there?
Yeah, it's up.
Oh, okay.
It's on.
What did I want to talk to him about? Nothing.
I can't hear me.
You
Oh,
can't
yeah, you
hear
won't be able to
you.
hear- you-
Yeah, he should be able to hear him through the monitor, but if the monitor's
Let
not
me,
on or
Let
up,
me turn that monitor up out there.
It's
I
coming.
will be
I
back.
can hear you, Uncle D. Can you hear me?
Sure.
So if you can hear me, how come why can't you hear you?
Oh, sure.
You're in your own head
You
too.
talking to me?
I'm talking to you, you're talking to me, but I feel like you should be able to hear yourself. We've got our tech on it.
Well, now.
Well,
That's a little
and is that
better.
better?
That's a little bit.
Awesome.
All
We want to
right.
make
Got
sure you
that-
can be heard because you were
That
awesome.
bass voice.
What?
I got that bass.
You got that bass voice. This is Larry Uncle D,
No trouble.
live at Mutiny Radio and
All right, let me check my
Friends
level.
of the Pod.
Let me check my levels over
Are we
here.
all doing deep
Hello,
voices
friends
today?
of the pod.
What?
Girl.
You know,
That's low. That's low as I can go.
I'm really, really working on this freaking.
Yeah.
We need some
If you want to, you might be able to
I
try
know,
another
right?
mic. Some of the mics aren't as good as others, so it's kind of a hit or miss sometimes. So, what's next up on our show here, Sarah Sparkles?
So we've got Uncle D. He's gonna play something once we find the mic situation agreeable,
Yeah.
and you know, we're just gonna go from there. We're gonna see if we can find Miss Qwen Mejia's music on YouTube so we can play that.
All
and
right.
you know, I don't know. I just envision like big old jam sesh of like awesomely talented musicians and me not being one of them, obviously, and just you know. Using it also to promote that Uncle D, although I understand it's not quite finished yet, is just about done and not at all done. Nope, not at all done. But very excited about and has been working on something big, bigger than big, like blow your socks off big. Like
Yeah.
you have no idea. I've been to his studio. I know for a fact shit's going down.
Is this involving
Period.
an album?
Music.
Or
Yes. Can I say that?
corner store.
Is
Am I allowed
it, is
to
it
say
going
that?
to be in recorded or
I
presentation?
mean, I don't know.
form?
I don't know the way you promote yourself,
Live
but are we
music?
allowed to say that there will be an album coming out at some point?
Didn't I put on
Sure.
All right. That's
Awesome.
awesome, guys. All right.
Awesome.
We,
I was a little confused about your methods of promotion. I was like, he has not been working on anything.
We
Nope.
got to keep it a secret.
I know you've been working on it, and I'm excited for when it comes out because we enjoyed my kids and I listening to your album at our house, just jamming. Like if they were supposed to be doing housework, but only I was, you know, kind of thing. But you are a superstar in my house, that's for sure. But I guess just let her rip.
Oh, no, not me. I'm not ready.
Damn it, man. You're always ready. What is this about? Except at pool, because sometimes I kick your ass. By the way. Actually, last time I
throwing that out
played
there.
you, I kicked your ass. I'm
Exactly.
just saying. Okay, so that said, I'm trying to think what else there is that we have to mention for sure. This weekend, it is Critter's birthday. Yes, and
All right.
It's her celebration. It's not her birthday.
her birthday
just yet.
celebration. Her and Laura, our lovely, lovely Laura, and we're gonna go to dinner, and we're gonna go to Rocky Horror Picture Show. After, I don't know, Bob's looks really confused about this, and
I'm not really confused. I was just like trying to plan out my day.
whatever. Quit your job. Go to Critter's birthday celebration with Laura. It's birthday too.
I have a kid to pay for.
Quit your job. I've got 2 kids. I know I don't really pay for them. My parents are very good to me, but seriously, Bob Hilario. Oh,
Oh.
is that what ready sounds like? Kinda. Kinda.
Well, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Behind you is a poster, and there's a picture of Kanye West.
Oh,
And the
hey.
caption says, "Black doctors don't care about my mother."
Oh, work hard, get an education, have a white mom is the sign right next to it. Well,
yeah. There's a theme.
They're conflicting. No, actually, those are probably
That is Kanye West,
That's
right?
actually. Yeah, because his mom died in elective plastic surgery. Remember?
Yeah.
Who did?
Kanye West's mom.
Oh.
Too bad it wasn't him.
Too bad, but he's a god, so you can't kill him
Yeah, you
like
can't.
that.
You can't kill
Obvious.
gods. That's like against
Obvious.
rules.
Well, I mean, that's quite literally how he became a deity.
How? Because his mom died in this in a lipo botch
Yes.
situation. Okay. Well, to all the orphans out there, there's hope. And you're all gods.
Young and old.
Ta-da! And I think that once Uncle D's ready, he'll give us the I don't know, like
the
a
single thumb?
not what?
The single thumb up.
Oh, thumbs up. Yeah, I'm like this is my signal thumb when I'm driving. But
That's a bird.
Oh, it's a bird. That's right. I'm trying to think. There was also was the toga party this last weekend at McGovern's?
That was 2 weekends ago.
That was a toga party.
I don't think it was.
Oh no! That was like a month ago. Because the luau.
Oh,
just
the
passed.
luau. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the luau. So the luau, I showed up in time for last drink, and for some Jerky Dave's awesome freaking macaroni salad that he made.
That's all right.
I liked it, although I don't like onions, so but I worked it out. I resolved it within myself. Anywhere, if there's Hawaiian bread, like I'll show up. I'll wear a freaking
Same.
sarong.
You ever had Hawaiian bread French toast?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's amazing.
You know what? I like to make little
Hawaiian
tuna
mix,
melts
yeah.
on the little Hawaiian things, and so I put like the
nice.
tuna salad or whatever that I make, and then I just melt cheese on it in like a toaster oven on the little Hawaiian thing. Holy
Guys, I
smoly.
didn't eat breakfast today. I'm really hungry now.
Girl,
These are the things I didn't have on the East
You've got
Coast.
Olive Garden in the car. It must be.
Olive Garden.
Remember.
Yeah. You can get that anywhere.
No, you can only get it at Olive Garden. No, that's not true. Safeway too.
Oh no, you have to go to Olive Garden.
Whenever.
When you hear your family. So I live near
Olive Garden still
Stonestown
exists.
now, and there's this ramen place.
What? Ramen?
This ramen place that's the new hot thing in town that everybody
Really?
goes to. The lines there are like a movie theater every day.
That's like that boba place right next to the Foster City Five Guys.
Fucking tea pumps.
Yeah. You know what? The only time I ever went was there was no line, and I felt like I had to go. I'm like, well, now's the time. And it was really good. I had the almond roca raspberry with boba because I like that jam.
Oh. Okay.
It's the last one on the menu. It's really good. But
I'm pretty simple with my tea pumps drinks. I get fucking tangerine and peppermint.
you know, I like the
Yeah,
black. I
it's
like the black milk tea. Do you drink boba? Like some
I
people
actually don't drink boba.
Hong Kong milk tea.
Some people
Best.
don't dig the tapioca.
Yeah, that's usually
situation.
my deal.
I love drinks I can chew. It's just a thing, like hard.
It's a nervous thing.
Well,
or
yeah,
a
no, the
fixation.
coconut thing, the coconut drinks, the aloe, the freaking boba.
yeah.
But
I can't quite do the stringy, slimy
Aloe.
drinks. Aloe, yeah. That's a little bit much
so
for me.
the coconut's kind of slimy in theirs too.
Yeah,
but
coconut could get slimy too.
I
yeah.
really like that. Freaky like that. But I have to
drinking KY or
admit,
something.
I do steal more straws than I am using that one day. Because I like to make root beer floats at home. And I need to have a fat fucking
and
straw.
poison the ocean.
And it... Listen, man. I can't feel bad about everything
Right.
that I do.
Straws.
Okay? I don't even beat my children. And
I don't even beat my
the
children.
world probably would be a better place if I did. But turns out...
I don't know. I can't really do that to my little girl because she
maybe not all of them.
jujitsu.
Well, 50% of them probably
50%.
could use a really solid beating every once in a
Yeah.
while. I think you can agree.
Slightly better than
The Friends of the Pod do not endorse
No, we
children
do.
eating.
CPS.
These are merely the opinions.
This is a comedy station, and it's not funny all the times when we had knives, but it's funny when I joke about beating him because that's the only thing I can do is joke about it.
Sometimes it's fun.
Give me that at least, you know, please. Why can't I get? I was so close. Oh my gosh, I was so close to getting the flippin' YouTube thing, and then it took me away.
Away, haha.
Man alive, this is so freaking annoying.
Because you can just type on that keyboard over there.
Well, I'm gonna do that then.
The mouse and the...
Oh, look, there's a keyboard right in front of me, and I hope I don't totally make this whole thing go off the air like I did on our first show.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Yeah, we do this on many shows, not just the first ones.
Where's my mouse? Oh,
That's
there,
way
right over there.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Okay, so we probably just don't need to talk through this, but I'm going on the YouTube right now. We should like Facebook Live at least. Fuck.
Facebook Live us YouTubing? That sounds
Yes.
amazing.
That's so meta. Do it.
I'm doing it.
I don't
Do
think
it.
let's
It's
just
not
do the let's just do the YouTube.
Is that
This is a special
cross-pollinated?
50th podcast.
That's crossing the social
Bob's
streams too
50th
far.
podcast.
We have to do
Okay.
2 live streams.
So whoops.
One layer of streaming.
Yeah. So I'm wondering how you doing out there, Uncle D.
Yeah, I'll take you over there.
This is new amp.
That's all right.
yeah,
You
looks
get
like
your
it, yeah.
amp business.
Get your
due.
amp on.
Yeah, get your amp on.
The amp is what gives you the tone.
Yes. And that stuff.
So is the
Chutzpah.
voice.
There we are. Yay. Shout out to Chantal, by the way. What up, Chantal? Oh, and Dev said, he sent me a message while we've been on the air here. Dev Mohinder. Oh, that's what we didn't mention, is that Miss Qwen and Adriel and I went to a comedy, what do they call it? A comedy improv
Comedy improv
night.
show.
It was
Yeah.
great.
And it was really awesome. So congrats, Dev, you're freaking amazing. It's like they score, it's like teams of 3, and yeah, it's like Wildin' Out.
Oh, Dev is incredible at
Oh,
it.
it was
Like
so
when I
great.
first met him, we were just talking about improv. Like
Yeah.
did theater in college. Like,
Nice, yeah.
and we just kind of like went into like role play, and then we broke out in song, and then he was up next in karaoke, and I was like, holy shit, are you fucking
He
serious?
can do everything.
He
Oh,
can
he was just
too.
like,
It's
bam.
crazy. It's like, and that's what it is. I mean, the
I'm
improv
deaf.
is like ridiculous. It's so crazy how like creative they have to be, like on the fly.
Yeah.
You're getting
Oh, yeah.
suggestions from the audience, and it's like, hey, how you doing? Point
Point that right at your mouth.
I know, but I'm trying to share it with
I
Qwen
know.
because Bob over there.
Yeah, Bob should share.
Fucking Bob.
Fucking Bob,
Sure.
dude. Like, what the hell? That's
You're ruining your 50th
Did you see?
podcast.
Yeah.
So
Did you
what-
see?
what
His
are you,
name is Bob fucking Hilario, or Bob fucking Jason Hilario, I think.
All those
It's
words?
something like that.
Yeah.
It's something
Oh
like that.
no,
You'll
I
find
think
it.
we started with fucking.
Is that a
no, we
Catholic
didn't
name?
start.
We
with,
started with fucking
Oh,
guys.
yeah, look,
it was
fucking
messy.
Bob Jason Hilario doesn't fit, but see, fucking
She has
Joe.
a shirt, too.
Anyway, I
so,
do. I'm
So
like,
which
fuck.
what were you planning on playing, Miss Sarah Sparkles?
Me? What?
Yes. Well, what were you planning on playing via the YouTube?
Nothing. I'm trying to get.
You have to find her music.
Wait, I can't do it on here. I have to video for YouTube. I can video through our computer.
Oh no, I thought you were playing stuff.
You're.
From YouTube.
Oh, well,
That's-
yeah, I can do that
we're
too.
starting-
Here.
we're
No,
starting-
just play
Let's
it.
just play
This-
all my movies
You know
in the
what? I
background.
got distracted. Here.
Yeah, that's
Here
what
we
we
go.
were talking.
Qwen,
That's pretty cool. You give us
pick
permission.
a song. I got.
Yes.
I thought we
Just
were.
name me.
My mind has been all about like trying to get us on. Okay, so which one shall I choose?
Well,
This one
my
or this
favorite
one?
I would pick right now because the time is now. Is looking into the world, right?
That's a
So
playlist.
do you see the options I have?
The go to the playlist.
Top
That's
tracks.
a playlist. Yeah.
Top tracks, Qwen Mejia.
Whoa,
That's a- I
something
think that's a
says
It's a
top
playlist,
track.
Yeah.
but
Whoa, it thinks all crazy.
The time
Pause.
is now, no?
okay, this love is for you, but it's a playlist. So
Okay,
Just hit the
Let's-
hit the thingy.
it's not roll. The
Or
rolly
number
ball is
one,
not working on the mouse, so I'm gonna
Heat
go over here,
Up.
and I'm gonna.
Oh, that could work,
So
yeah.
what are you looking?
Let's do heat up. Let's heat up first.
Girl, you can't do songs that aren't
don't
even on
know.
here. Girl, you're
What's on there?
making shit up. This love is for you. Playing me close. Nobody wins. Call me. Oh, this love is for you. Is that
See,
the one you
take it
said?
back.
Call me.
Take it back.
Call me.
I'm not taking anything
okay.
back.
So what? Wait, those are the only 4. It's 14.
No, well, this playlist.
This love is for you. It's a playlist, and then we
Well,
can
if
go.
you
This
click
is
on her
this-
name, you'll find all her songs. Go back. If you go back one.
I'll go to your channel. How about that, everybody? I hope this is a really exciting show
Oh,
for
yes.
you. We're figuring out YouTube.
Do it one more time.
I saw that video, by the way, the Qwen
I
Mejia
had to
live.
take a,
It's killer.
A video down because Annette that put it up.
What was
wanted
that?
to put his name under it, like as if he
Tell him to
created
suck it.
And I
Ooh.
was like, you are not getting credit
Where's
for that.
the-
Somebody else gets credit for that.
I don't
He
understand
was like, you
YouTube
have to pay me to
sometimes.
take it down. I go, I'll take the whole damn thing down. How about that?
Okay, I'm going to type your song. That's what I'm going to
Which
Yeah.
one you putting up?
This is yeah.
I'm just going to type
YouTube
a
is just
song.
crazy.
Which song do you want? That's what
That's
I'm
what
going
happened
to
last
do.
time. We're trying to play her music.
Heat up.
Heat up.
I
And
mean,
watch.
G-Rock,
Lickety split.
the
It's
rock,
all about
rock,
having the right
deep.
search, right? Qwen Mejia, heat up.
I'll be working
Gwen,
with
No, it's not there anymore.
Oh,
Ruben.
Gwen Stefani, he wind it up. I bet you're down here somewhere. Not that you're not the top of my playlist, but
All the people are
Yeah, I think you're not
now.
on there.
yeah, where are you?
If it would have
All
come to the
big
top if you were there.
stars, and I'm among all
Yeah,
the
I think-
big
I think-
Do you know if it's
I
on
think-
YouTube?
I think all of our
It
things.
is on
I think it
YouTube.
must have disappeared recently because it's not here anymore.
It's called Heat Up.
Okay,
and
choice
she's
2.
Trying to
Go.
make me think I don't.
Choice
Unless
2.
it's under somebody else. Yeah.
Which others? What's the other song?
He's the one.
He's the one.
He's the one.
All right.
Is it a song about Neo?
It's about.
It was on the
I didn't know
Matrix
he was even
soundtrack.
born
He's the
then, I don't
one.
think.
Oh no.
What about
That's Queen.
Spotify?
Queen.
Yeah,
I
I
believe
don't.
you can't find me on YouTube.
I don't think it's
You know,
on
I,
YouTube
found, I
anymore.
found your page, but I think the name of the
There
song.
weren't any videos there except like a few live things. I think
Yeah.
they must have
nobody
taken off
went
all
to
the things that were
YouTube,
copyrightable.
you're poo poo right now.
Because if they
So-
so
Here's what I'm
So
gonna
those
do.
are-
Need you to do it.
Oh, what about Deja Vu?
Okay, let's do Deja Vu.
All right.
Deja Vu.
All right.
all right, let's
Okay,
do that.
and channel
This
2.
is- We do not
no
own the
3.
rights to this song.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
hey girl, hey.
This is insane. All you did was say hello, speak my name, feeling your love like a love I used to know long ago. How could it be? You're a different space and time. somewhere before. It's as if I've loved you so long ago. Deja vu. Could you be the dream I once knew? Is it you? Deja vu. Oh, baby. Could you be the dream that might come true? Shining through. I keep remembering me. I keep remembering you. Deja vu. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, could it be, could it be? Shining through, shining. Hey, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, is it you? Shining through, shining. Oh, baby. I keep remembering me. Oh, I keep remembering you. Hey, baby. Oh, baby. Could it be you? Oh, could it be you? Shining through, sweet baby.
All right, I think that's the end of the song. Whoops, yeah, there we go. Ooh. And everybody's outside. Uncle D, are you warming up out there?
It's just us.
It's just us.
Now that everyone's gone.
Yeah, all the.
Let's get down to brass tacks here.
Let me turn you up. I think you got up there. Yeah, we go.
Hey, let's try a little something like this. It's called I Ain't Got the Blues, okay?
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad for a warm up.
Not bad. Yeah, not bad.
Warm up, guys.
You got
You ain't seen nothing yet.
your fingers are getting really warm.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Some nice pentatonic bluesiness.
All right, Sarah's out there doing the live thing.
I guess I'm gonna have to do a little wilder thing. So I think I'll call it wilder thing.
Wilder thing. All right.
Huh? It's about you.
Oh.
For sure.
All right. All right, Uncle D. Hey, it's Life Today. We're just doing a little recording video in the studio. And yeah. So we're gonna go back to Facebook Live. Uncle D, you got another song in the can?
We will upload this video too because Uncle D's awesome. But we're gonna go to Facebook Live so we can actually do Facebook.
He's working the machine,
and stuff. So
working the guitar. What Sarah? What What have you been up to this week?
Hi. Well, what have I done? You just don't want to know. I went to. Oh, you know what? After Dev's comedy improv. What do they call it? Frickin'. Not games, sports. No.
Improv.
Olympics.
Improv.
Yeah, something like that. And
so you can't call it that because it gets sued. So you
right. So whatever it's called, but not that. So after that, we went to Effie's, which is a karaoke bar, and it was really nice to go to a different karaoke bar, and it was really. I mean, I'll give it to the guy who was running it. I mean, he wasn't very personable per se, but
not always required. But hey,
I would say one, Effie's is cool because like most of the people who sang that night were people that don't usually sing, like they're too shy or embarrassed.
Right.
I'm kind of one of them. I was almost comfortable for a second.
Yeah.
Millisecond.
Right. I can see this is for professionals only.
Well, yeah, that's how a lot of karaoke places are. It's
Yeah.
like, dang. Like any of the
no
city
rookies
ones.
in the squad here.
Yeah, no, not at all. And so this was kind of all rookies and people who never do karaoke were singing karaoke. And it was really cool. So I don't know if it's. I feel like I could attribute it to just Effie's feel.
Yeah.
And the bartender's name is Deanna, and that is my sister's name.
Oh.
And there's never a keychain for her name, but I found one
Oh.
recently
Wow.
at 7-Eleven.
Is it spelled as in Diana or Deanna?
Deanna, Deanna.
DEA. Deanna. Oh yeah, Deanna.
Yeah.
I knew some. Yeah, Deanna was a popular name in high school when I was in high school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, she definitely
it was
wasn't
like
there
a
when you
bubble
were
of
in high school.
Deannas around.
Dina.
In my high school.
Deanna. We call her Dee Dee because her boobs all of a sudden got really big. Like it was like so she went into like senior year. It was like A cup, D cup. It's like what the hell? I'm like still waiting for mine to come in. I'm like her older sister. I'm like Jesus Christ, girl. Thanks, but she got the boobs. I got the butt. So together,
You make a.
I make a perfectly hot Norwegian Italian chick. But yeah, so so we went to Effie's and it was awesome, and we met a few new friends. What? Sure do what?
You sure do. Making awesome.
Aw,
Swedish, American, whatever.
thank you. Whatever I am.
Say this in the most most polite fashion.
What?
No, we're complimenting your butt in the most polite fashion.
You know what? Uncle D is two things. Well, three. He's many things, but he is obviously a phenomenal musician.
Yes.
And he's always dressed dapper.
Oh my gosh!
Like
yes.
he is put
yes.
together and dressed to the nine. Like he is showing up to.
What is that hat
conquer.
called?
I'm feeling a sense of
Do
shame.
you know what the
for not
hat's called? Yeah.
dressing
Yes,
up.
it's
I
called
don't
a
know.
hat.
It's called a hat.
A
called a
chapeau,
hat. Okay,
depending
okay.
on where you are.
It's yeah. I just found out mine's it's a
Shades
bonnet.
It's a newsboy
It's a
cap.
bonnet.
That's a bonnet.
It's called. officially
I
called
would call it a beret, but
which makes
berets
sense
are
because I'm Scottish,
puffy.
and it's what my native
That
people wear.
makes sense.
Shade maker.
Shade
Shade
maker.
maker, yeah.
Mine is hair coverer because my hair was not like it was definitely not doing
Yeah,
good.
'cause my
things
other hat
today.
is technically a brim.
My other car is a hat.
I'm the only one in this room without a hat. I feel,
You know?
I feel
Yeah,
naked.
but you have a lot of hair.
I do. My hair
hair
passes
hat.
for the hat.
You know, the third thing I was saying about Uncle D is he's always a gentleman.
Oh,
I
thank
have
you.
to say.
Thank you very much.
Except that one time. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We
I'm
won't
just
talk
kidding.
about that one
I would
time.
never. There is
No,
not
let's
one
talk
time.
about that.
It's not that kind of show anymore, Uncle D. I'm just saying. Just kidding.
Should we,
No, Uncle
should
D
we-
has been nothing but gentleman always to me.
But
Should we,
curious minds want to know.
I'll never tell nothing except everything.
We'll just keep it a
Just
secret.
ask me off the air.
So Uncle D, you want to cue up another song here?
Shit, I'm supposed to be Facebook Live.
I do.
God, what a
Oh yeah, we
fool
should.
I am. You know.
Why don't you get a little going, and then Sarah will. Do
I
some-
did this song once before here,
All right.
and I had a few fans say they would love to hear me play it again.
All right.
So I'm gonna do it.
We need to have one for this show. So hey.
Louisiana Lady.
Heck yeah.
The first time for me.
All right.
Excellent job, Uncle D.
I'm snapping my fingers to the mic.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you, thank you.
I enjoy
This is so
playing
funny.
that for you.
Ooh. Oh,
My mom. That's my. We were looking at videos of my daughter when she was really little for a second. Not videos, but one that wasn't loading. The Wi-Fi here sucks. But of her saying "dump truck" really interestingly.
dump truck.
Dump truck.
Oh.
So can I have my drink now?
Yeah, you got a drink.
Is this necessary?
Oh wait, no, actually no, because this is a non-alcohol
Is
station.
this for the song or the story?
Okay. Well,
Uncle D.
okay. A drink of water.
Oh, drink of water. We can do
Hey,
that.
do you want some water? I have some in the car. Here, I'm gonna go get him
Is
some
it
water.
water with alcohol?
It is alcohol-free
Alcohol
water.
water?
It is virgin water.
Oh.
Well,
I mean, it's not virgin. It's
how
alcohol
about
free.
how about we talk? So what new things do you have coming?
In the meantime, I'm
In the
gonna
meantime.
put
you have
Facebook
a-
Live. Oh no,
Oh.
I'm gonna get my case where I can put my the thing on the
Oh
freaking.
yeah, the thing on the thing.
I don't have a ring. I have a popper now. God damn it! And the phone's ringing.
Oh, hey, let's do a phone call.
Let me get. Well, I need to get water for Uncle D. I can get you. Mutiny Radio friends of the pod. Who is this?
Well, at last I connected up with you.
Gail, we had a very exciting discussion about you, and we have an.
What was exciting about me?
Well, everything's exciting about you, I have to say. But,
Well, I ran into a real bad medical situation.
Oh no! Yeah, we didn't hear from you last week. We were a little concerned.
Oh, that's
frankly.
because I got an infection in my fake hip, and they had to remove it.
Jeez Louise,
Ooh.
really?
And I
sounds
have a
nasty.
bad infection where it's going to be weeks and weeks of medication, and they
Oh.
can't put a new one in until this is cleared up.
Yeah.
And then when I went to get the operation to get it removed, I aspirated.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't you know what? I don't know.
Yeah.
How are you?
yeah.
How are you now?
Oh, it's going to take weeks, maybe months before, because I got no hip now. All they put in was what they call a spacer.
Oh.
And before I went in and got the operation, I was in the pre-op room or whatever, and I put down on the paper, I want to live. Because I don't know. I told them I was constipated. I told them I got a lot of mucus.
Yeah.
But the night before, they gave me a bunch of medicine and water and whatnot, and maybe that caused me to aspirate.
Yeah.
That would do it, unfortunately.
Well,
Well, could.
and then-
yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're. Are you on the mend now? Yeah.
I'm in a nursing facility.
Oh.
Oh,
And
jeez.
then-
And is that where you're calling from right now?
Oh, yeah.
You are a dedicated freaking caller.
Well, I'm not
That
giving
Which
up
is
yet.
why.
Cracking
That is some
soap
passion.
Listen,
cracking the
though.
nut.
Hey,
And
shush,
the other nut is
lady. This is the
product
deal.
development.
Wait, okay, Gail. This is very exciting. So I want you to hear me and stop talking for 1 second,
I'm like
please.
so loud, I can hardly hear you.
Can you really not hear me? I can speak
I
louder.
can hear you, but I have to strain.
Well, strain then.
Tell me
You'll
what
want to
you're
hear
trying to
this.
Tell me.
So here's the deal. You have been a caller on all of our shows on Mutiny Radio, basically from the very beginning, since we first met you on Eric Lopez's show, this human experience, and ever since then, and we told you to call on Thursday, and at this time, and you did. So what we want to, what we were thinking is that we would give you your own little segment called like Gail Speaks or whatnot.
Yes, I like that.
And we can plan on you calling at a certain time, and we can give you like 2 minutes. You can do your best, like whatever you work on, you can, like, it's yours. What do you think about that?
I'm a hog. I can take 5 easily.
Well, that's why we have to monitor you, lady.
Yeah. I'll try my best to call you, but last week I didn't have availability to a phone because I was in my medical problem.
Well, I mean, shoot, we definitely noticed that you didn't call. We were a little concerned, actually, because I don't think you've missed a show yet. And I'm sorry to hear that you did that. You're going through that.
Like I say, you don't just lay here. They come and do different things with you. But I'll try to call next week. But anyway, so I wake up and I got this terrible pain and I can't talk because they stuck a tube down my throat.
Oh no!
And I don't know if the tube broke or what. I'm not exactly sure what was going on.
It's common for it to cause irritation in the
So
throat
they
after you're
didn't know-
intubated. Yeah.
They didn't know what to do with it. And then they tied my feet and my hand down because they thought I was going to try to pull it out.
Yeah.
Well,
And I
do
wanted
you
to scratch
blame
my
them,
nose
Gail?
and make notes. And they were saying, well, what are we going to do about it? They seemed confused of what they're going to do. Then they said, let her sit there for like a half hour and see how she breathes. Then they pulled it out.
Lord.
Medical adventure, man.
Well,
I'm
it
just
is.
glad I'm not dead.
Well, we're glad you're not dead too, and we're laughter's the best medicine, right? Next to weed, I would say, as a lot
Well,
of
they
people
go
would say.
hand in hand, really.
I mean,
I'm
you
not
know.
judging what
One
you
often leads to
say.
the other.
But so we wanted to, I mean, shoot, I would say the second you hang up this phone right now, you should start working on what you're going to want to say in your, and what you want to call it. What I mean, we can call it Gail Speaks. We can call it Gail's thoughts on all sorts of shit. We can
monologue.
call
I like that one personally.
Gail, the Gail moment.
Anthony did call me. Well, I was having my medical problem at home. I can't do that now.
Well, we appreciate that you're calling from a freaking nursing facility. I mean, geez, lady, you might be our biggest fan. I mean, Bob Hilario is celebrating 50 shows today, but that's just because he won't go away.
Exactly.
You know, like he hasn't actually had to make an effort. He's just like this.
I like your new show title.
Do you like it?
Pod.
Thank you. I think we landed. Well, you know, we got a late suggestion and it was too late because we had already created all the accounts. But
Have
someone.
you ever seen that Seinfeld show where Kramer said, "Oh yeah, you lend Elaine the money to move into your building," and that Seinfeld said, "I love you, Kramer, but you're not human. You're a pod."
But someone suggested when it was too late, pod people.
Yeah.
And I think that's fucking brilliant.
Well-
Jake Zellweger, I think that's brilliant. But
guys-
I don't know if it's searchable, but we couldn't we put like friends of the pod people?
like it.
Maybe
in
that's what you
parentheses or
should call the
something?
fans.
That's the fans. It's
Yeah, the
fine.
fans are pod,
pod
like,
people, yeah.
like what are my fans are called sparklers.
Oh, you got a
okay.
special subsection.
Wow.
I do.
What,
It is
what's
special.
what are your fans called, Gail?
Most special. Yeah. What are Gail's fans
And
called?
I'm still looking for that free money.
The snarkies,
And
I would
for
say.
Anthony, we
The,
made a business
the
deal on my
Galians.
money.
Oh,
Galians.
Gail.
Oh
we
my God.
Bob Hilario just named your fans. You know what they're called?
See, Bob does contribute, guys.
What was that?
Your fans are from this point forward going to be called the Galians.
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
funny?
I'm still not giving up on it.
He has his freaking moments. I mean, I have to say, you know,
'cause we made
he
a
bought me
deal and I
roses
want
a
my
couple
money, Anthony.
weeks ago. So I said, okay,
Okay, we're gonna be
you
the
can stay
Galians,
a
huh?
friend for a
Yeah.
while. Like,
Oh my God, are they all gonna go to the nut house?
Yeah.
It was sparkling.
Yes, I am.
I'm sorry. I
Okay,
said
I'll
I got
try to
distracted.
catch you next week.
Okay.
Because you know how when you're in a nursing facility, they do all different things to you at different times.
Right.
You know?
In your butt too.
Hopefully your schedules will work out.
I was really upset that I couldn't make it last week, but I couldn't obtain the phone.
Well, Gail,
Yeah.
we appreciate it, and you focus on getting better and a quick recovery.
You know, I'm
And
like an old fire horse.
and do you want it? Should we just set the time? What time, if you can call in? What's a good time for the Gail segment?
Well, I say around about 5. We'll see if we can hit
The
it in.
5 o'clock hour. I know that 5:01 is not even going to happen without you calling in because
Well, like
you're
I
that
say-
dedicated. So,
The way things are, you never know, but I'm sure the hell's going to try it.
well, we know that you're going to do your best, and we look forward to it. I'm excited to see what you come up with, and we will see you. We will hear from you at 5 o'clock next Thursday for
sure the
the
hell will
Gail
try.
moment. So practice it. You know how comedians do, and it's like you've got this much.
Man, you
you
don't have
better-
to, I
you
just
better
talk,
work it,
I
girl.
diarrhea out my mouth all the time.
Well,
You hit me at any subject and I'll talk some crap on it.
excellent. I can relate to that for sure. But again, focus on getting better, and we hope that you can.
Don't break
Find
a
a
leg.
way to don't break a leg or a hip or any. Gosh, man, this
Don't
just
break
went
anything
really
but
awkward.
hearts.
But hearts.
But just focus on getting better, and
Always a
thank you for
long
calling in.
process.
I know it's not easy. So healing thoughts to you.
Okay.
All right.
I don't want to dwell on how I'm almost on my death's door.
Hey, just focus on how much you're irritated with the doctors. Okay.
All right, twinkles now.
All right.
All right, bye.
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 Toodles.
Say twinkles.
I said toodles.
Oh my God, what is that? What is that?
Holy balls.
that would be
Sarah just took
elote.
Sarah just took a bite of the greatest thing ever.
You know what? I
apparently.
make something like that.
Is that a milkshake from
At
Five
home.
Guys?
No, it's a lote. Shout out to the Doña Tere across the street.
Shout out to Five Guys. I saw a freaking. Oh yeah, their milk. What is it? Malted milk salted caramel shake made especially for me is amazing.
I'm way too hungry.
Where'd you get
But at Five Guys, there's a new one in Redwood Shores that I have to
Shores.
write a review about because I've been treated very lovely there. But there was one, I saw this, it was like on some website, whatever, and it said someone was playing practical jokes, and under the Five Guys, they put 1 cup.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
And it's a little known
That was hilarious.
fact,
Five Guys, 1 cup.
our email for our last podcast with me and Amanda while we were sex show was 2 girls, 1 podcast.
Yeah, that was.
It
Turns
comes full
out-
circle then.
I thought that was the
We
tagline.
How many
clean that
podcasts
shit up.
How many podcasts are named that one?
I don't want to know. I don't know. Probably as many as Afternoon Delight.
Probably.
But and God,
Well,
did you see that on Saturday? I freaking found all of our shows. We've been on iTunes this whole time.
yeah. There's this Mutiny feed that is like.
But
it
it's
works.
separated into
Yeah,
I
you
just
can get
clicked
friend-
to
you can get friends with the
January
pod
4th
there.
and I was like, that's my
Yeah.
children's episode, and I could hear my children on the air, and it was like, if you know what day you were here, I mean, you can look up your show and
Yeah.
On iTunes.
just so you know on iTunes. But we're gonna have our own,
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna have our own, and I'm almost done with it. I'm using
Yay.
Podbean right now, which is kind of a trial.
I don't know what that
it's
means.
It's a podcast
Podbean
service thingy, hosting service.
I'm supposed to be Facebook living. God, I'm so distracted.
Uh,
the Wi-Fi. That's what I was
Oh,
doing.
that's right. Yeah, we probably won't be able to
There's
stream anyway because Sarah's phones is all jack and shit.
Well, no. Well, I can do it from a different place. I don't have to stick it up there. Actually, I could probably stick it in the freaking foam, actually. We'll make
Let's
it
do
work.
it.
We'll be like, what's that guy's name? Make it work. Tim Gunn.
Tim Gunn. Okay.
Oh yeah.
But I have
Make
to
it
stop talking
work.
long enough to like
That's how
sign
he says
into
it.
the freaking
Is
Wi-Fi.
Uncle D taking a break?
Uncle D went down. He went across the store
Uncle
for a
D
moment.
does as he pleases.
Uncle D does whatever he freaking down the street to the
The package
corner store?
Corner store, yeah.
And again, yeah, I mean, you just met him, but he just does what he wants. And it's usually the right thing to do.
All right.
Unlike me, which is like, what is Sarah doing? What was her natural thoughts on this and where she was going? Don't do that. Don't do it that
Just
way
do
at all.
the opposite.
Just do the opposite
other-
and
in
you'll be
this case.
fine. And usually people do. So it's cool. Enter successful people with jobs. Although I am applying for a job at the fish market,
Oh.
which Jakey Poo works at. They're hiring for cocktail.
All right.
Yeah.
I like cocktails
Yeah. And
Cocktail
and
other,
people
and other tales.
and tall tales and fairy tales and I don't know what else kind of tales. but-
Foxtails.
Oh, foxtails?
Yeah,
no,
those are
because my
nice.
dog used to get them up her nose.
Oh, okay.
Dog-
Never mind.
What was that? And
Yeah.
puppy dog tales.
And puppy dog tails, puppy dog nostrils.
Tales, something.
Oh yeah, snips and snails and puppy dog tails, right?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
But where's the damn Wi-Fi? I'm going to get over.
Yeah,
Okay,
but-
here we go. Okay, got it.
Oh,
Never mind.
near me.
So Qwen and I were at the liquor store in the corner where Uncle D is at right now.
Yeah.
And she was having like trouble deciding like what the hell to buy over there. So instead she came out with some
Cigarettes.
swishers. But she was like, man, I got some Olive Garden in the car, but I don't really want to eat that. So we
You're
should go get some
fucking
food.
crazy.
And I was like, there's a taqueria like right down the street.
Doña
like,
Terrace
across
is
from it.
great. Don't ask them ever to take pictures for you. 'Cause
But she
they
was
won't
she was
do
talking
it.
some shit. She was just like, it better be good or else I'll be like really mad at you.
Right.
And I
And I
have to
was
take her
like-
home. Like, don't put that in my car. Like,
Except for all night, that's over.
oh god.
And here
I'm
and here
glad that
she
you, I'm glad that
is.
you.
Like,
I'm glad you sleep back next to Madeline because there's like a distance between the bootay.
Doing it all night long.
Yeah. Actually, we are
night.
right next to the bathroom though, so there's
All
that
night.
problem. What are you gonna do? I don't know, but I'm gonna get
You have
on
to be a
Facebook
strong woman these
Live.
days.
I
You can't whisper your desires. You have to say them hard and
do everything hard,
long.
the hard way.
Yeah.
That counts,
hopefully
right?
not full of semen.
I also do everything hard.
Well, it depends what time of day you get me, I suppose. Was that a showstopper? Okay.
Uncle D just. Who's coming in?
That is Uncle D.
He's back.
And
So, do we have another? Are we going to play some music?
we should. Oh. Uncle D.
Or should we play some other music?
So, I feel like, it's now a good time for. For you to play, for me to know what I'm talking about,
I was thinking,
not you.
I was thinking us recorded music or something.
No. Why would we do that? We have got live music
Well,
here.
we do.
Are you insane?
But he's still getting ready. He's not on stage right now.
Oh, you mean like Qwen?
He just got back.
Like Qwen's music? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Something else like what?
I like that Qwen Mejia sings something a cappella.
Oh my God! He wait till I eat a half a burrito.
Well, you don't have to. Don't sing it out of
Would
that.
you like some milk?
Okay.
He wait till I.
Right, we are going Facebook
I'd love
Live.
to
I'm
do
trying to
that
figure out where
after
to put it.
We're live. We're doing it live.
Steak burrito
We
you bought
only
me.
do things live.
Yep. I'm sure no one else has ever made that
Love the way
joke.
you love me,
Ever.
take care of
No,
me.
If I
not
do
Bill
this,
O'Reilly.
we've got to
Yeah, all my medicine, boom.
Oh, there you go.
Boom.
Wait,
All the
oh my
other
God, the other meds.
Oh, those meds, yeah.
We got some Switcher Sweets here, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know what we're talking about.
Oh my! Ooh.
She's not eating burritos. No, she's going to be singing.
Singing.
Oh, I need some lipstick. She just
Right in her face. And then this one.
Uncle D's at the piano, but I don't know if
We're doing some
the
live streaming.
piano doesn't have a very good tune on it.
Bob's Fathead. There it is.
Mad to be here.
And
So
The
while
movie director.
There.
look, we're in a movie, and you make movies.
Oh my God. It all comes full
is
circle.
the universe going to
speaking of movies, what
I'm uploading right now.
So on the radio, though, we're not talking on the radio. We're
right.
talking Facebook Live.
yeah. So
That's why we have Facebook.
Yes.
so speaking of movies, what's new in your worlds? Movies?
Like movies that I'm working on?
Yeah, what movies
Or,
are on? Yeah.
Well, let's see. A lot of it is finishing up Third Law so we could try to actually make that officially public, submitting
A lot
to
of
various
post-production,
festivals.
or
Are
just,
you distracted right now?
Yeah, she's distracting everybody.
So,
So yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're currently working on. Like I mentioned, I just cut the trailer together, so hopefully that'll be out by the end of this weekend.
Is there still editing of the?
The actual movie is pretty much done.
Yeah.
So I think I gotta fix the credits a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Being an indie filmmaker where you make everything for like $10,
Yeah.
you have to also do the credits yourself, and I often do that part last, which is probably not the wisest thing to do because at that point I'm super tired and I forget how to spell things.
Yeah, you're burned down. You forget how to do all that shit. I'm sure.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh God, how do you spell this guy's name? Whatever. Then you find out you did it wrong. So
Yeah.
that's one of the only things that we have to change. Other than that, the movie itself is finished. As far as the next one goes, the next big project, I'm currently co-writing that with someone else. And by co-writing, I mean they're doing most of the work, and I'm going to take credit for it, which is what directors do, just so you know.
Oh yeah.
You get to ride the easy ride.
Exactly. Exactly. So
next step is producer.
Exactly. So that is mostly what I'm working on. There's other stuff related to Third Law, like other actual content that I'll be working on, and hopefully using that to help promote the movie and release that like sometime by next month, like supplementary content. So
okay.
yeah, it's still filmmaking related. They're also like short type material. The difference being is that it's short, so and it'll help supplement the actual movie and get people to want to watch it.
Yeah. There's so many tricks to getting your movie out there in just the right way to the right people.
Absolutely, especially in the digital age, which is what we're just kind of running on the assumption that we have to do things ourselves anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of filmmakers want to, when they make a movie, they go in hoping that they'll get distribution. They'll try to go to festivals where they think distributors will be there or sales reps.
Yeah.
And although that would be nice, I'm going to plan for the worst. And
usually have to knock on their door, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just going to assume that we have to do everything ourselves, which is fine. I mean, with the internet and all, it's it shouldn't be. I mean, it will be difficult. There'll be effort involved, but I mean, at the very least, we know that some people will watch our movie because of the internet. Like more people than I guess your family members. I'm
Well,
not sure.
well, nowadays you have like stuff like fucking YouTube Red and like Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
able to like
But-
pick
yeah.
stuff up.
Well,
it's like,
yeah,
it's
that's-
actually a better platform than going out. And,
Yeah,
like,
that's the
paying
thing. I
20 bucks
think
for it.
I don't know if this is. I don't know how much of this is true or if I misread the headline, but I think Netflix made more money in revenue the last quarter compared to Disney.
Yeah.
So
wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
Netflix and just online streaming platforms like that will be the next big thing for
It
media.
was fucking crazy when like they blew up because like they made like a couple shows that are like Netflix exclusive, like they continued The Killing on AMC, and that was
Yeah.
like my favorite show
Right.
on AMC.
No, remember when they were just like the DVD guys? They mailed you DVDs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah,
I think
they were
the-
just
Yeah, I think the joke was, and it wasn't too long ago. I think 2012, where I think they started like doing bad business wise, like they weren't doing well, and then that's when they started making original content. But I'm pretty sure, and I might have been one of them. Well, I think everyone was skeptical that they would
Yeah.
actually succeed at that.
And so many people were skeptical about the whole.
I was definitely skeptical.
The switching off, spinning off the DVDs to a separate business, and like, what are you doing? Like,
and then just binge watching shows that you produce yourself. Like, that's crazy, Netflix. Well, fuck us. I guess we're wrong.
But they're so good.
Yeah, no, I mean, Stranger Things is like the best thing next to Game of Thrones.
They've been canceling a lot of shows too. That it's like comedy and other things that
I think they have.
Joel
the opposite
I like Joel
problem.
McHale. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think they have the opposite problem now. They have too much content.
They do, and it's things. It's like the Doctor Who effect of like it's such a long running show. You just like where do you start in sometimes, and so you kind of wait till the end for everything to come around, or at least know or just you choose what you do, and then when it's like okay, so then you get the people that are like Expanse fans like me, and then they binge watch 3 seasons, and then it stops, and the season 4 you got to pay for, and so like, oh, maybe I'll just wait till the season's completely or the show's completely canceled, and then I'll watch.
No, you already have to.
I did that with Breaking Bad. I waited until it
exactly.
was finished and all on Netflix, and it kind of added to the experience because it felt like just reading a book. So.
Yeah, but I kind of need to start into the show if I know. So I know that I want to do all this other work to like.
That's
right.
Yeah, you have to watch a few just to like.
Am I even gonna watch this forever?
Might suffer. You know what I watched? That's how I was with Shameless
on
Showtime.
I've heard about this show.
Oh,
and I watched like 2 seasons, and then I like got divorced. Which meant losing my freaking cable for whatever reason. But yeah, dude, I love that show, and I'm like, I don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
To these people, what happened to Lip? God damn it!
And then like Orange is the New Black, it's sort of like the show.
Right,
Oh
that
yeah,
one too.
That show
I actually
sort of
stopped.
changes. The second season was like a whole
Totally
change of tone.
different. Yeah.
I actually
People say I look like
haven't
paper.
finished Orange is the New Black. I'm not caught up with it. I stopped at season 3.
Yeah.
I stopped at season 2. I think.
I was like,
I stopped at
season
season 2.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Apparently, Bob and I got rid of cable at the same time, probably for different reasons. But
Yeah, I moved out.
I just decided to not be a TV person anymore, economically speaking. And shoot, my son was finding porn on the internet. I mean, I think that
or your phone.
the
There's
TV
porn on the
was
internet?
just the next thing. Yes, but it's not me, so thank you very much. Success.
So I am actually a subscriber of YouTube TV, and it's like the greatest fucking thing ever.
Oh, really?
YouTube TV,
I'm-
not
Is
YouTube
that-
Red, YouTube TV.
YouTube
Okay.
TV.
Does that cost money?
Yeah, not the thing that bugs you every
It
time
does.
you open YouTube.
It does cost money, but because like I have an Android device and like Samsung stuff, like it's like paid through my phone service.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
the
so you don't have to like
data's
pay a
free.
bill like that comes
Another
into
reason
it.
Apple's.
And then on top of that, it's fucking YouTube, so you can like pause it and like you can search for stuff. But it's also
Are there
TV.
Right.
Yeah, you can skip through commercials. It's just
you
fucking
can.
awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
I've subscribed to YouTube Red, so I don't know what the big differences would be between the two, but
I don't subscribe
YouTube
to
Red
much of
is
anything.
YouTube Red is like you can do things that are convenient on YouTube. You know.
Oh yeah, on your phone.
Yeah, like you can keep playing it as long.
Oh,
while
right.
It's out of
Yeah.
program, stuff like that.
Yeah, you don't have
Yeah.
to keep the browser on.
YouTube
Yeah.
TV
But it's weird
replaces
because
your
YouTube
fucking
Red-
service provider.
I thought all the red things had to do with Africa or AIDS. So I know that's not the popular opinion, but
Probably.
But
Oh, yeah, like those red phones.
I mean,
probably
some
does.
people
Like
will
the
probably
red
argue that
movement.
YouTube causes
Yeah,
AIDS.
You know?
the red phones, yeah.
I don't know.
I'd probably say
Red
so.
I'm going to deal with my furry stickers here.
Pretty sure the guys are insane.
It must be said that if for those of you who are not at the station right now, we have sent Qwen Mejia out into the into the capable
they're
hands
already
of
jamming out
Uncle
right
D. I know for a fact that we screwed up because I think I did, I guess, but so Uncle D, I sent him the link to her songs on Monday when I went, okay, I need you on the show with this person, like, obviously. And so he learned one of her songs.
Oh, wow.
And
Nice.
but we just played it on the air without him. Oh, because there were only a few, YouTube. Fuck YouTube.
Well, it's...
I decided.
Yeah, YouTube sucks.
We
never
had
mind.
like a 25% chance of that happening, and it
I can
happened.
edit that part of the show out, and then we can...
See, that's what I was telling her. I was like, dude, we should just, it's different live for crying out loud. And if it didn't happen on Facebook Live, it almost didn't happen anyway.
Yeah.
Who listens to podcasts on I mean,
Well, I can... Yeah.
I listen to podcasts.
you do.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Me too.
I only listen to ours.
I drastically stopped or cut back on my podcasts in like the last year. I used to have tons and tons of podcasts I would follow on.
I feel like that's what most people listen to when they're on the train.
Yeah.
They just listen to a podcast or an audiobook.
I've never taken the train.
I got to the point where
It's
I couldn't.
fun.
I couldn't be in that bubble all day.
I feel like my intelligence.
I had to like get out of my ears bubble.
Hey, is the Libsyn page the one you were talking about disabling?
Yeah.
It's not there anymore at all?
I think there's a thing. Well, it like closes out, so it's like the show's closed, and
That
then
makes me
it
kinda
exists,
sad.
but it exists online because there's some weird copyright thing where it's like it's there, but
It's there forever.
It's there forever.
Can
kind of thing.
people listen
it's
to
weird.
it still?
Yeah, it should be.
Because I
So
know
make sure you are sure of what you're saying right now because it's going to be online forever.
Yeah.
No regrets.
You know what? That was a big lesson at our first
Regrets.
station about things you say on the air because we were a sex show. And Lord knows I said plenty of inappropriate things about people that like could potentially go back and listen to it and like get really crazy on you afterwards and just be like, I heard you off the air just say, what about that guy last night? I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, okay. And that wasn't even shit I said. Like, things I said, I was like, probably shouldn't have said that you like that.
Well, I think that probably only becomes a problem if any of us want to run for office, which I'm pretty sure none of us will. So,
That's true.
I mean, I might.
There are probably some things that
I'll run for president.
if someone could make
Anybody
money
can do it.
off
Against
of-
Pam Benjamin.
if anyone can make money off of my fame, like there are definitely a few things that they could do that with. That's why I just can't ever be famous,
Okay.
and that's all right with
Did
me.
you see the? I think remember the Fappening?
Yeah.
So I think it's that guy.
That's
Happening.
hilarious.
That
Yeah.
guy
That's the name of the
got
thing.
3 years in jail. I think it was.
Good.
What was it?
Yeah.
Tell
he
me,
basically
tell me.
did a
He basically
phishing
hacked
attack.
into
He
celebrities'
hacked like
phones.
200 accounts of iCloud and he must have gotten numbers of stars, and so he hacked all the
personal
stars.
photos.
So Jennifer
Shit.
Lawrence.
I saw the Jennifer Lawrence ones.
Yeah, there's 2 other people and then a bunch of others.
But you know what? I think
it's like a whole website. full.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've already decided what I would do should that happen because I've had to think about what I would do should that happen. I think the best way to do it is just Kim Kardashian the shit out of it and just go, yep, that's what I did.
Yeah,
what,
I mean,
you got a problem
kind
with
of have
sex?
to do that for the first.
I look good.
Kind of have to
Like
do that
that.
anyway, but then you still have to sue the ass out of that guy. And
Oh,
put
for
him in jail.
hell
yeah.
I mean, embarrassment has got to cost, but as far as like how you handle it,
Yeah.
you just kind of just go, yeah,
Fuck it.
you guys
Yeah.
are
How do you
lame.
like my body?
And that's, by the way, how you were made. Maybe not the shots to the face, but like that's no babies are made that way.
Right.
No, except like tears, maybe tear babies.
Only infections.
I know, right? Like don't
Bunch of stuff about parenting I don't know about.
dangerously close to home right now. Bob, oh, shut up. So yeah, that's how I would deal with it. it if I had some like anything leak out that shouldn't have leaked out.
They're rehearsing out there. I think they're.
I know. I'm excited. Anybody who's not here can like. I mean, I feel like, they're just watching boring old us. But then I promise you, when they go on the air, we're gonna like.
It's gonna
do
sound
it.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The only problem with that Facebook Live
Well,
over there,
that's
you
all
can't
fine
really hear
and dandy,
much.
except we have 10 minutes.
Can you not hear much?
You cannot hear much. Yeah, it's kind of muffled over there.
Well, damn.
Yeah, but so you have to like listen on
You
the
can
radio and then
How dare you.
watch the
Yeah.
watch the
Pigeonhole
Facebook.
people?
Which
Let's
is a
bring
little bit hard
both
to
of
do,
us,
but-
like,
Yeah, just play
let's
this.
show 'em.
Play this on a separate thing, and then watch this, and then try to sync
Yeah.
it up.
Put it in your car and then on the one phone and then play and watch the thing. Anyway.
Hi, Fran.
Hi,
Fran.
Fran.
Give me a job.
So, what were we talking about? So, it's like rehearsing, and then what were we talking about?
Well, we were talking about the fappening a moment
The
ago.
Fappening, that's right, yeah.
Which is the same thing,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, the Fappening.
Almost.
So, jail time. And then, so Louis C.K. What?
Oh yeah,
Oh, my God. What the
he
fuck,
did a
dude?
surprise set. I forget what comedy club it was.
Yeah, it's the Cellar.
Oh,
Comedy
okay.
Cellar.
And then he did
and
a rape joke.
Yeah. Well, a rape whistle joke.
A
It's
rape
like something,
whistle
some
joke.
weird, just weird comment about how rape whistles are dirty, always dirty or something. It's like it didn't even make sense as a joke. I don't
Right.
even understand it. So then,
Yeah, I don't know what he actually said on the set. I just know.
I read a
people-
good article about. It was like interviewed the two people who were after the show, and they gave a little rundown of everything. And
Yeah.
it was a pretty good article. But yeah, dude. And then basically this interview was with I forget the guy's name, but he's the owner of the Cellar, and he didn't actually know about it because it's basically that night is just run by the local MC, and so if you convince the MC to go on, you go on, and
He didn't even know
it's
Louis
kind of
C.K. was gonna
assumed
be
down
there.
there in that show, that thing that you kind of can expect anybody. That's kind of why people go
But-
to the Cellar
right.
sometimes, right?
But,
So.
yeah.
What I'm
Well,
guessing
That's
he was
true.
trying to do was test the waters to see if he's okay to come back.
But he actually, I mean, a lot of the comics pointed this out as like the ambush effect. Like people went there getting a regular show, and of all people, Louis C.K. could come in and
Right.
Well,
like
shout
says,
out-
hey, here's my stuff.
Shout out to Pablo and Schwa and Cameron and Hamburger, because when they were here, they made that was a thing. Whenever everybody was talking all cacophonous like
Oh yeah.
like
Rape.
rape because
our
like
code word.
it's like the code word, and it's like everybody stops when they hear the word, so it's kind of like that. Obviously it's nothing to joke about, but I believe that so much of comics materials done purposefully in bad taste.
Yeah,
right?
of course,
The shock
yeah.
and awe,
Right.
if not funny.
Yeah.
Even it's like if
Testing
it's not
the
going to be
boundaries.
funny, I got to gross you out. Or
Right.
like,
Well,
be
the reason
absurd.
why it's just so off-putting in Louis C.K.'s case is because of sexual assault allegations.
Yeah. And the fact that like, his whole shtick is like my art is about all the struggles I've had and all the gory
Right.
details. So
Right.
and here's what I learned, and everybody was saying like, okay, Billy, what the fuck did you learn in the last 9 months or whatever? Your little
Yeah, and
your
I
hiatus
guess
or whatever.
nothing.
Nothing
Yeah.
apparently.
So does this? I guess your opinion. Does this make Louis C.K. irredeemable?
Ooh.
Like, can he bounce back at this point?
I mean, he would. Have
I mean,
to,
Mel Gibson could apparently.
Well, no, Mel hasn't bounced back. He just is tolerated by the people and not
That's
tolerated by
true.
people.
He
who
just
aren't.
kind of disappeared.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he had a hit movie in the form of whatever fuck that thing was with Mark Wahlberg and
Yeah.
Will Ferrell. Oh,
But
is this-
like Johnny Depp, man, he's getting his reputation really dragged around. Johnny Depp.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, he's gonna be in that new kind of Harry Potter movie.
Oh, right. Okay. And then what was
Johnny
the other-
Depp has a fucking project.
Yeah, he's gonna be in Fantastic Beasts, the second one.
Oh, that's fucking
There's actually
awesome.
some controversy because J.K. Got some shit for having Johnny Depp on the cast. I think.
Yeah, no, I remember the I don't know much about it, but I heard that the Harry Potter fans were like,
not the
"Fuck this! What
not
are
the
you
Depp
doing?"
fans. Yeah, they're not Depp fans. So yeah,
Yeah, I guess it depends. I mean,
I don't want class or not.
Yeah,
certain-
I mean, I don't want to minimize the what Louis C.K. did. Obviously, that's
Yeah.
sexual assault. So that may turn things in a direction where it probably is irredeemable for him. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think I think this time will be just a period where we kind of divided, and then a lot of things will go away,
You
but
got him?
the people that are still endemic will kind of just rot and go away in 40 years, and then we'll have another quiet little revolution of all those people that just died and say, hey, we're now life is normal, and we move on.
I know it's particularly awkward for me because I was a huge fan of Louis C.K.
Me too, yeah.
He was the funniest fucking dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think he was the one instance where with everyone else, I was like, yeah, he totally did it. With Louis C.K., I was like, well, let's hear it out first.
Right.
Because I really don't want to have to stop listening to his comedy. And yeah, it was a sad day. It was a sad day. But yeah, I mean, he deserves all the ostracization that he's gotten out of this, if that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ostracizing, at least.
Ostracizing, yeah.
I mean, Louis C.K. is an example of how guilt can really drive a person to just do art for something. I mean, weird reasons, obviously, like self-discovery and just like your own ego, maybe, or maybe to say to others, I'm not that bad because I'm an artist or something.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, we kind of do that already with some artists, like sorry for Beatles fans out there, but just so you know, John Lennon beat the shit out of his first wife.
Ah,
yes.
Did I know this?
He also abandoned his child with that
also
Julian
happened.
Lennon. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, but we tolerate that for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, because he got shot in the head.
Yeah, was it in the
that's
head?
why. Yeah, it was.
Oh,
literally
I thought he was shot in the chest.
Did you ever see the stuff about Richard Spector? Was it Richard Spector, the guy who was like the movie producer? Phil Spector.
Phil Spector, yeah.
Yeah.
Phil Spector.
Did he murder someone?
Yeah, he murdered somebody. Also, like he like was well known in the industry with just assaulting other guys when they come over their house and putting up at like gunpoint or whatever, or just threatening them and just and then people would just like be scared and go away and like not deal with them ever again, but never fix the problem. The fact that guy was just like a crazy lunatic and just psychopathic, and just So those things just like they'll just hang on until they die.
Yeah, and then sometimes even after that, I mean, the exceptionalism is still there. So it's like in this now that we're living in like the Me Too era, like should we look back on some artists that we've kind of just tolerated? Like we've known these things about them forever, but we just kind of look past it because like they were quote unquote great artists.
Yeah, there's a long and growing list of that.
Like I mean, has it been confirmed that Walt Disney was an anti-Semite? I don't know. I don't want to.
Oh yeah.
He was most definitely an anti-Semite. Okay.
Probably, and also Henry Ford and who else? Some other people. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's an interesting question. I don't know what the answers are. It's just now. I mean, at the very least, there's an environment where like that sort of thing isn't tolerated now. So
yeah,
I mean. In theory, anyway.
Yeah, it's just weird having a government where everybody in office has all the crazy things they're into, but I'm used to the world where like Republicans were like normal people except for one crazy weird thing that they do. Like most Democrats are like they're normal people except for one weird fetish they have with having mistresses or something.
Right, and it's of all the things that could ruin a political career. I think that's like. I mean, assuming it was all consensual, just having like a weird fetish is just. Yeah, I mean, like when you find out, like, said politician had gay sex with someone, like, so, like, I mean, in the case of Republicans, I guess it would be. Oh,
yeah, we got to get Sarah in here. We got 3 minutes left. On the show.
Where is she?
Sarah, come in here. Time is almost up.
We're starting to talk about politics. You got to come back.
We should actually, Bob Brown's run out there. We'll just keep talking about
John McCain.
So we talked Louis C.K., John McCain. Oh yeah, so did you notice
rest in peace, but fuck him, I guess.
Did you notice the flags around town? I was looking at all the flags that were at half mast, and I actually didn't notice at any of the city offices, but a lot of flags were at half mast. I thought they're just like hotels.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
And
that's another curious thing. Like, what do we say about John McCain? Like, I acknowledge that. Yes, we should probably call him an American hero.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what he went through in Vietnam, obviously, not many of us could have that amount of courage.
But it clearly permanently scarred him in a few weird and I mean, many good ways, but a few weird bad ways.
Yeah.
So we got 3 minutes left, so we gotta.
So why is my Facebook Live off?
I don't know.
Facebook.
So let's wrap up the show because we.
Is it almost
we
over
only got 5
already?
minutes left,
We
or
need
3
3
minutes
hours
left.
again.
Oh my
But I
god.
need to Facebook Live this shit.
I feel like I
Alright,
just
so we-
got here.
Yeah, we just got.
I know.
Can we do a quick outro?
Yeah.
We didn't talk about me enough,
We'll
guys.
do a quick outro. So let's
Outro,
sign out,
and then they can
and then
sing
we'll
it
just do.
out.
We'll just
And
sing
then-
out, but we'll do our goodbyes
Yeah.
right now.
Good idea.
So, Sarah?
So we're gonna play. The end of the show is gonna be you guys. So we're gonna say our goodbyes first, and then you guys got to turn their mics on out there. But now, hey, not yet, lady. I know you're dying to sing, but so we're gonna say goodbye, and then you guys are gonna play us out. Is that cool? They
sounds
just
cool.
collabed this shit
Right.
on the fly.
Hells
So
yes.
okay, so this gentleman over here.
Hi, John, still here.
John's
If you
still
want to
here.
learn more about my movies, even though we didn't really talk about them, but if you want to learn more about me or the movie
Louis
Third Law
CK.
or Louis C.K., you can follow me on my personal platforms at John Chris Lopez, Instagram, Facebook. It's the same thing.
And the movie's Third Law.
And for Third Law, that has its own thing
Yeah.
at Third Law Film, THIRD, the word Third Law.
Yes.
All right.
Excellent.
Yes, it is.
And Bob?
Thank you for the 50th.
Yeah.
Piece.
You guys don't
Oh,
see the cake
yeah.
and the stripper that pops out of it that we got him, but it's epic, let me tell you. And Delightful Dave.
Yeah, delightful day.
Another one in the can.
Another one in the can.
Woohoo.
See everybody next week.
See everybody
Thanks for
next
tuning in.
week.
Thanks for joining me again.
And we're going to go, I'm going to Facebook Live it because it's going to be awesome. But you guys ready?
We're gonna
Ready,
do some
steady?
more
Oh,
websites
they-
soon, and we'll see
Yeah,
you.
we're gonna try to do
See you guys next
little blues,
Thursday.
social
but-
medias.
And all the social medias.
All right.
Meow.
We're out.
Oh, yeah. Any way you want me, baby, what you want me to do? Yeah. Okay. I'm going in. Baby, what you want me to do? You can have me any way you want me. Let it roll. I'm going in. I'm going out. I'm going in, out, around, valley. Any way you want to let it roll. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, you can have me any way you want me, baby. Tell me what you want me to do. Love will make you drink and gamble, make you stay out all night long. The love will make you do things that you know is wrong. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, hey, love. Make you drink and gamble and stay out all night long. And love will make you do things you know is wrong. Don't you get that old love bug? Don't you get it? Don't you get that old love bug? How don't you get it? Don't you get it? It will make you drink and gamble. Do everything that's wrong. That old love magic. It's pretty, pretty strong. Pretty strong. I got me going, got me hiding, got me running, hiding, peeping, riding. Any way you want it, let it roll. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, you got me any way you want me. Daddy, what you want me to do? I'm going in. I'm going out. I'm going in, out, round, about. Hey, let it roll. Hey, yeah. You got me doing what you want me. Oh, tell me what you want me. What you want me to do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was asked to do an acapella a little bit too. Maybe you can come in on this. It's a jazz kind of thing.
Oh, we gotta sign off.
You guys are picking sound.
We gotta sign off.
Up here in the city, jamming in the radio, in the radio, jamming, oh, just jamming, jamming right here in San Francisco. We having a party, gonna get on down to this funky, funky string man around. We having some fun. Ooh. I think we can ready to go now. Goodbye,
See you next week, everybody.
Sparkle. I hate to see you go, Sparkle, Sparkle. You've been the light of my life, baby.
My name on the hat. I was like the fourth open micer, and I went up to do a 5-minute set. And, the theme was Love Bites, so I had plenty of material. But during my set, I got into really dark places, just getting things off my chest, which felt good. It's different. Like at the end of a story set, you don't necessarily feel the elated high of comedy, but it's more just like a quiet relief. Like, I've been heard. Thank God. And you do feel better, though. It calms your nerves, it gets rid of stress. But I had been going into a comedy set in the middle because I was covering all this heavy stuff, and I guess I just started feeling like, oh, I'm getting too dark. I need to lighten it with some comedy. But even though it was kind of gay related, it wasn't really about me and Og and the subject material. So I got called out for that. Now, Faco, you know about The Moth, right?
I've heard about the storytelling, yes, the series.
The Moth is the biggest and probably the most popular storytelling podcast in the nation. It's based out of San Francisco, but they have a satellite in Oakland, Berkeley, too. The guy that runs it is Corey Rosen. Nice Jewish name. I might be distantly related to him, even. I have a Rosen in my background.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woo.
At first, I thought he was my fourth cousin, but that was a different Corey Rosen, who was gay in the closet and decided the way to deal with this was to join the Israeli armed forces. Good luck, cousin Corey.
Get out of this situation.
Yeah. Nobody will think I'm gay now.
Let's hit the showers, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, when you do storytelling, comedy is incidental, not critical. So that's the first lesson, especially for comedians. If you get invited to a storytelling show or you have the opportunity, you can do a funny story, but you do not have to. The point is to be interesting. So you may make people laugh, you may make people cry.
Yeah, I mean, you could go totally sad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's valid. That's still valid. You know what I'm saying?
One of my criticisms I got first few years of comedy was that I wasn't doing comedy, I was doing storytelling. So in the beginning, I was mixing them up. And people rightfully criticized me. That Kyle used to tell me, "This is great, Stoll. Let's have some punchlines." So, it was good to finally start to find some venues, because Art Boutique was really where I began doing storytelling. I could just feel it. I think I came there with maybe you and Zugnoni one night, and I just loved the place on principle because I'm into graphic novels anyway. I loved the feel of it, and then I just started going into stories. I started getting things off my chest. And I've been doing that at Woodham's, but it was distracting. And that's how I got that reputation of being not that funny, even if I was interesting. So the two different aims, two different arts, don't try to force them together. That's the first one.
Do you feel like you like storytelling better or comedy stand-up?
Not better, but it's different. I like storytelling because it's a relief for me, and I feel like there's things that I need to